Hello all, thanks for tuning in. If you like old vintage trains, please subscribe. And you can say, what are these odd beasts? Well, in the vintage world, there's some hits and there's some misses. So, let's talk a little bit about the Denver Locomotive Works here in Denver. The ads for these first came out in March of 1944, which when you start going through the magazines, you go, March of 44, absolutely nothing was being made because World War II was still waging. So somehow, Denver Model Locomotive Company decided to start producing things with composition sides, a few metal pieces here and some wood pieces, and some motors they were able to scrounge up, which is kind of unheard of at the time because everything was on restriction. So they have the ad here advertising some diesels, exact replicas of the Electromotive Corporation. Then we have a big ad here in November. Freight engines, passenger engines, and switchers, breaking down what they're all going to sell you here. And then you don't hear from them again until March or February of 1946. Now it's Clyde Barnes. No mention of Denver Model Locomotive Company anymore. We're back on the rails again. So somehow this address here on Vine Street still exists. It's just a house. So Clyde Barnes may have been just a one-man band with, say, a foundry in his backyard. But now he's using K&D motors, which is a little more civilized. 46, the war basically had ended, so that was good. And equipment was being now made a little more readily available. And then here in April, thanks O-Gaugers, we're going to announce also passenger cars and steam engines. And then we never hear from Clyde or the Denver Model Locomotive Company ever again. That's it. It's over with. So, for many years, these beasts have been floundering around with no name on them at all. So finally I was able to kind of pinpoint that these are indeed Clyde Barnes' children. These are cast aluminum. So you have cast aluminum nose, top, sides. This one here is a little more refined. It has the light up marker lights here. The earlier one up here does not have the light up marker lights, but all cast aluminum here. This is supposedly like the E6, E5, his rendition of it. This is his E7, which the different nose here, which was introduced in 1945. This is his rendition here. A little better rendition of the nose than that. Don't quite know what that is. He offered them fully painted, lettered, so nice paint job on this. It kind of saves the rest of it. But he also advertised a unique drive. So like this F unit here, again, all cast aluminum. In the back here, you have kind of like tinplate gearing on the side. But inside here, for this, when they go to the K&D, you have a much wider body. So you have a K&D motor up here, and then you have a large shaft that goes back here and then drives a whole bunch of gears to get to the back. So the same deal here with the switcher, same type deal with a truck up here with all the gears on it. And they really oversized the cab to get the K&D motor in it. These earlier ones, the southern unit here, they did do A's and B's. This one has a very unique, like, clock motor in it, and then these teeny weeny little gears. So this would have been probably 44 or 45 production. Your manual reverse here, again, factory painted. He advertised that they're fully broken in and then lacquered to preserve them. So we'll fire up another one of the engines, and just kind of odd little engines here produced in Denver. Thank you. By 1946, Dallas Model Corp Adams was coming out with their F units, E units, which were much superior to these.